Hi guys, in today's video I'm actually in a bit of a rush because I'm excited to share 7 jobs that are currently available from one of the companies that I actually spoke about a couple of weeks ago. These are amazing job opportunities for somebody who is looking more for a part-time job position because they do pay per hour, but I just thought when I looked at them, the rates as well as the different offerings that they have are actually very good. So the first job that we're going to look at is this generalist job here for being an AI English writing evaluator from anywhere in South Africa. So you can work remotely from the comfort of your home. This company is called Outlier. As you guys know, it is a company that I'd mentioned in a previous video as one of the companies that are actually a great opportunity for someone who's looking for either a full-time and or a part-time job working in AI training. And I've mentioned this before to say that if you're somebody who's looking for an easy job online for you to be able to break into the remote work from home job industry, then being an AI trainer is definitely one of those easiest jobs for you to get into. Outlier says they help the world's most innovative companies improve their AI models by providing human feedback, which is basically where you come in. Are you an experienced English writer who understands the nuances of South African English and would like to lend your expertise to train AI models? So please note that they said you need to be an English writer who understands the nuances of South African English. Not necessarily that you need to be a South African in order for you to be able to apply, but of course it is a job that is more going to be favored for somebody who's actually from South Africa. By being an AI English writing evaluator, you may contribute your expertise by reading English text in order to rank a series of responses that were produced by an AI model. So basically, because it's an evaluator job, you're going to be evaluating different sentences and responses that would ideally be produced by the AI model if a customer were to actually prompt it. You're also going to be writing and rewriting prompts and responses, which may involve research and fact-checking. You're also going to be assessing the factuality and relevance of text produced by models. Examples of desired expertise include experience as a professional writer or editor. So this is an amazing opportunity for someone who is either in the writing space and or who probably aspires to be, because even though I know that they're looking for a professional, with jobs like these, you do find that sometimes they're willing to take even a novice, which is basically a beginner or a startup type of person, just so long as you're willing to obviously learn and train on the job. You also need to be currently enrolled in or completed a bachelor's degree or higher in a writing related discipline at a selective institution. So this means that you could also do this job as a student. Currently, you do not need to be somebody who has years of experience working in the writing fraternity, which is basically what I was saying above in the point before. You also need to have a strong sense of writing style paired with exceptional English language spelling and grammar, as well as logic and reasoning skills. In addition, you need to have attention to detail and the ability to explain clearly the strengths and weaknesses of a given piece of text. Now, obviously, the most important part for me when it comes to these online remote jobs is usually the pay. So currently, they are saying the pay rates for core project work by South African English writing experts ranges between 9.7 to 22.75 USD per hour. Rates vary based on expertise, skills assessment, location, project need, as well as other factors. For example, higher rates may be offered to PhDs. For non-core work such as during initial project onboarding or project overtime phases, lower rates may apply. Certain projects even offer incentive payments. Say maybe if they're still training you, you may find that they're still willing to pay you for the hours that you're actually going to spend training before they actually start paying you your core salary and or your core rate. When you scroll down here, there's actually an example of someone who's going to explain to you what it's like to actually work for Outlier, the kind of work that they do, etc. with relation to this type of job. Please note, they do not currently accept resumes that are direct LinkedIn exports. Somebody actually asked me the other day on the comment section if they can actually use their LinkedIn profile to apply. And then I said to them, some companies don't necessarily look at the LinkedIn profile anymore because they do understand that sometimes those are just a lot of like standard outlined CVs. So if you're somebody who feels like, you know what, you want to create a CV and or a resume that's actually going to stand out outside your LinkedIn profile, my advice for you is, yes, do have a LinkedIn profile if that's something that you're into, but more than anything, make sure to go on Google, to Google the type of resume and or the application of the type of region that you want to apply to. For example, the standard of a CV or the way that a CV should be written if you're applying to an American company could be different to the one that you require if you're applying to an African and or even a South African company. So those are just the things that you need to be aware of. Again, this is one of the jobs that you can apply to. So if you feel like you're somebody who's interested in the writing space and you want to go into AI writing and being an evaluator in South Africa, then this is a job that you can actually check out. So under the generalist tab on Outlier, as you guys have heard, we have gone through the first job, which is to be an AI English writing evaluator. The other job that they have available under the generalist tab is this AI writing evaluator and trainer. We're just going to go briefly into it to see what they're actually offering with regards to the remuneration. So with this job, Outlier is looking for talented writers with fluency in English at a C1 level or higher to help train generative artificial intelligence models. If you were carefully following the other job that we read earlier, you're going to notice that with this opportunity, the second one being an AI writing evaluator and trainer, they are not saying anything about you needing to be a professional writer and or editor. They are just basically looking for talented writers that are fluent in English at a C1 level, which by my experience is basically the English that you and I read and write on a daily basis, whether in email, whether at school, etc. You just need to have the minimum handle on the fluency of the English language. Also, this opportunity will include reading and writing intensive freelance opportunity, which is remote and the hours are flexible, so you can work whenever is best for you. The opportunity is open to people living in the following countries, as they say here in South Africa. So if you're somebody in South Africa who feels like, you know what, I'm not necessarily a professional writer or editor, but I am someone who is willing to go into the freelance opportunity space to work remotely and also to set my own schedules, because again, they say the hours are flexible, then definitely come onto this page and check out this job. I will put all the links in the description box for the different jobs that we're actually going to go into. A lot of the other expertise that they require is very similar to the job that we read. I just want us to look at the pay that they offer for this one. Currently, pay rates for core project work by English writing experts in South Africa averages USD $7 per hour. So in the previous job opportunity, as you guys saw, because they are looking for more professional people or people who have experience being English writers, the hourly rate is actually higher. But here, the rate is at $7 per hour, which quite honestly, I still think is a fair amount of money. You could easily find yourself making up to $50 or maybe even up to $70 on a daily basis if you're somebody who's able to put in the work to be able to work on their platform by just applying 10 hours of your day if you're somebody who has that kind of time. Now, I want us to look at other opportunities that are actually denoted under languages, because one of the things that I liked about Outlier was the fact that they do not just offer only opportunities in English. They are also looking for people that are in Afrikaans, people that are Sesotho speaking, people that are Xhosa speaking, as well as Zulu speaking. I want to go into this Zulu tab here just to see what you can expect if you were to become a Zulu freelance writer on a platform just like Outlier. Now we're going to look at what this opportunity of being a Zulu freelance writer actually comes with. Outlier is looking for talented writers with fluency in Zulu to help train generative artificial intelligence models. Can you believe that AI is actually also interested in being trained in Zulu, guys? I mean, the opportunities are endless when you think of AI jobs. This is a freelance opportunity that is remote as well as having flexible hours. So again, you can work whenever is best for you. You can set your own schedule, which basically means you can decide how much you actually want to get paid, either on a daily and or on a weekly basis. An important thing to note, of course, is that all resumes must be submitted in English. Resumes in other languages will be automatically rejected. So just because it requires you to be a Zulu freelance writer does not mean your resume has to be in Zulu. It will still need to be in English. You may contribute your expertise in this opportunity by reading Zulu text in order to rank a series of responses that were produced by an AI model. You may also contribute by writing a short story in Zulu about a given topic. And also, you may have to assess whether a piece of Zulu text produced by an AI model is factually accurate. Now we're going to look at the examples of desirable expertise that they require you to have if you're to be a Zulu freelance writer on Outlier. They say here they need experience as a professional translator. So if you're somebody who is into the translation space, then this is definitely a great opportunity for you. Also, they want someone who has professional writing experience, such as copywriting, a journalist, a technical writer, editor, etc. etc. If you've been on Bali Talks before, I have mentioned that copywriting is one of the newest careers that you can actually check out as somebody who's trying to break into the remote work from home job industry, because a lot of big companies around the world are requiring people to look over their written content, whether it be business profiles or it be product descriptions, for them to be able to decide if these are kind of words and or writings that can actually attract their customers. So being a copywriter is definitely one of those careers that I suggest for you to check out, because I do know that on platforms such as Allison Courses or Microsoft Courses or even on Udemy, those types of platforms, they do offer simple certificates for you to be able to take just a few hours of learning in order for you to become a certified copywriter and open yourself up to a whole world around the world of job opportunities. They also require you to have an enrollment in or completion of an undergraduate program in a humanities field or field relating to writing. They also require for you to have an enrollment in or completion of a graduate program related to creative writing. So you can either have one of the two, whether you're into creative writing or you're into the humanities field, or you're actually someone with professional writing experience such as the above that we actually read, or a professional translator. So what I like about this opportunity is the fact that they have made these examples of desirable expertise, but they are not saying that they are all requirements, which is why I'm saying to you, these are the options for a type of person who is in any of these types of industries and or has any of these types of experiences. For the payment for you to become a Zulu freelance writer, they say here they're offering an average of 15 USD per hour, which is actually a good amount. Again, these are the kind of jobs that can easily make you up to $50 or maybe even $150 on a daily basis if you're somebody who has 10 hours to dedicate. So I just thought it worth coming here to check out these job opportunities that are actually relating to specific languages that are available on Outlier. Others that you can check out under languages is Afrikaans, Sesotho, Xhosa, as well as just general English writing as a freelancer. But I just thought with this video, let me focus specifically on these job offerings that are currently available, because I do know that they actually fill up quickly from people that are actually interested in these types of jobs. So I thought instead of us doing a video that has a lot of other companies, let's just try to go into the different job opportunities that are available on Outlier for someone who's looking for a remote work from home job. And with all that said, I've actually come to the end of this video. I do hope that you found this information valuable, and the fact that we were able to go through each and every other job description and have an idea of the amount of money that you can actually make as an AI evaluator or trainer, and or even as a remote freelance writer on a platform like Outlier. If you're still on this video, it means you found this video valuable. Please do reward me for all the work that has gone into this video by just hitting the like button, so that a lot of other people around the world can be able to find this video and this information. And also, if you haven't already, please don't be shy. I promise it's absolutely free. Just click the subscribe button and join the Bali Talks community so that you never miss out on any of the content that happens here on Bali Talks. Otherwise, as always, I wish you guys all the best in finding remote work from home or job opportunities for you to either have a part-time job and or for you to have a full-time job. I will see you guys in the next Bali Talks video. Cheers.